All right. Welcome to Gaming with Sarah, episode, I believe, 3. So, today we're actually going to be talking about Modern Warfare 2. Um, it's a pretty good game. I've been playing it for a little bit over a month now. So what you need to know about the game, if you're interested in it, maybe you want to know the background a little bit. All right, so Modern Warfare 2, obviously. So it's a first-person shooter game, which I'm assuming most people who play Call of Duty, um, and the first Modern Warfare and stuff like that would already know. Um, so the developers, Infinity Ward, the publishers, Activision, if that's how you say that. Um, and then you have it was released October 28th, 2022, so not too long ago. Um, so you could play this on the platforms that are along the lines of PlayStation 4 and 5, Windows, Xbox One, and Series X and S. Um, so then what to know really like about the actual quality of the game, about the actual game itself. Um, so it consists of a lot of new maps. It's pretty chaotic, it's pretty cool. Um, that's I would from what I've seen so far, that's the biggest difference towards the game. Um, and then it also continues the campaign, like the story, because I know that at the end of the campaign in the first one, it did say to be continued, basically, and so it does continue. Um, and I think the campaign's pretty cool. The graphics are amazing. I mean, the quality of the graphics just get better in each game because technology is increasing and getting better over time. Um, so the campaign does take place in late 2022, which is kind of cool. And so basically the main idea is there's this task force and they're set up to like go out and do stuff. Um, but the team is made up of John Price, which is played by Barry Sloane. Then you have Sergeant Kyle, known as Gaz or Gaz, not really sure how you say the name, but that's played by Elliot Knight. And then you have Ghost. Personally, Ghost is the best character. I love Ghost. He's really cool. Samuel Roken, I believe that's how you pronounce that. Um, and then you have Soap. Soap is really cool. And it does go into like the backstory of how he got his call name, which is really cool. So he's played by Niall Elise. I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't quote me, but I don't know how to pronounce it. They're spelled really weirdly, but and then if you are interested in purchasing the second one, it's around 60 to $70. I mean, that could change the longer you wait because most new games are pretty expensive, and around that price. So that could go down. Not really sure. Um, but then again, it is pretty much the same as the first Modern Warfare. So if you're really good with having the first one and not spending that money on a sequel, I would just say you don't really need to get it. But if you want to continue that storyline, you want new maps and stuff, then I would say definitely go for it. Um, it's really cool. And again, I mean, like, look at Ghost in the cover. It's pretty cool. Um, and I think it's honestly really cool. Yeah. And then obviously mature 17 plus. So that's all the basics for the game. A little bit of the idea of what the content will look like. Um, but yeah, it's pretty good. You like multiplayer games. If you don't even have the first Modern Warfare, but you want to jump into that kind of stuff, I recommend it. I actually don't know if you can turn off blood or gore or anything like that, but if you aren't good with that or good with violence, I would recommend not going into Call of Duty because it is a shooting game and there is blood and um, stuff like that. So would recommend you stay away from that. But if you're totally into shooting games and stuff, 10 out of 10. It's a pretty good game. So thank you for coming to my third episode. Hope to see you again soon.